Right here guys, yeah, decals are on, and I have to say they did go down pretty nice, just giving this a shake. Right, so yeah, the top bit's off, and I actually went away and give the interior a bit of a black wash, but I don't think it's not much detail, you can't hardly see a lot in there sadly. It's just that the plastic's a bit too thick, but then again, should be okay. Another thing is, I'll just hold on a second, put that down like that. Right, so the other thing is, I went away and I painted these parts in the grey colour. I didn't have RLM 66, so I had to make an own colour up, so I need to go to and get some paint at some point. But yeah, that's really it guys. Decals went on okay. It was just this St Andrew's cross on the back here that went a bit weird, but I managed to get that good. And so it doesn't look like no problem, but there we are. Right, so as he says, I mixed this up. We're going to be doing a wash. I'm going to be using this black here. Now, if I can find my brush that I use. Oh, that's a point actually. There it is. Hear the chair squeaking. So, as I said, I've done all these rivets, so hopefully it should come out really nice, but I'm not too sure. So, like always, you've seen this so many times, guys, if you subscribe to my channel. Literally just work the stuff in, like so, like that. Don't be frightened with it as well, it's just a clay wash pretty much guys. So there, I might do, if I'm feeling brave, along here where the wing surface are, I might do a bit of a fabric effect to some of the parts, but apart from that I'm not sure. So yeah, what else can I say? So it's been an interesting thing, this one as subject. This is like my first B model of this aircraft, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it turns out. Like I say, I'm in the mood at the minute to do the E variant, because as you saw I have actually, no, I'll leave that for the update, but I did pick up a certain prize. Well, not prize, but certain special model I've been wanting for ages, but there we are. Okay, so you get the drill of what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to crack on and let you guys carry on with your day, or crack on with the day. See in the next part in a minute, if they are. They're not bored enough. Well, anyway. Alright guys, I shall see you in a couple of whenever. Well, while I've got some minutes at the bench, I'll just talk you through what's been going on. Well, yeah, the 109 is obviously it's been given a wash, as a matter of fact. I am kind of pleased with it, how the wash has come out, but at the same time, the rivets I made have only come out a bit. I don't know what you can see on the top of the wings there. I do not know. Probably can do or not. Let me just turn it around. A bit has come through, obviously across here, down the sides. The fuselage sides, well, they're okay, just very little, so I think that's a lesson next time to probably put a bit more pressure down when doing that. So there we are. Another thing that I've done is I've painted the tail wheel up at the back here, I don't know if you can see, and I've also installed two MG, I think they were, I don't know, MG15 or, well, either way, the machine guns in the top cowling. I used a bit of this. This is Albion Alloys rod. Use a bit of that, and yeah, looks okay. I'd rather have used the purchased some of the tube, whereas obviously got, help me out here guys, it's got the it's hollowed out inside, so I couldn't think of the way. There's rods, there's tubing, that's it, tubing. So there we are. So what I'm going to do now is just reach over to my drawer and knock everything out. No, I don't want that. Right, come here. What we're going to do now is go put a matte varnish on it. I'm using a different airbrush today. I cleaned one of my old ones out and got it working again. I'm using this, AK's Ultra Matte Varnish, so you don't want a lot. Straight through the bottle. Nope. Don't know why it's done that, hold on. Is that blocked again? So, I thought I cleaned this the other day. Yeah, that's blocked. Why is it blocked? I've cleaned it. Ah, goodness me. Oh well, looks like I'll have to change around to the other one. Give me a second, guys. Right, I've got the other one set up. So, should be working fine now. Put this through the airbrush. Only a bit. It's fine. A couple of test sprays. Literally. Straight over the model like so. Let's go do this side. Okay. May have put a bit too thick on there. Could have at least turned the temperature down, I suppose I could have done. The pressure down. But there we are. Right, so pretty much let that dry. Yeah. Right, I'm going to do the underside in a bit once that's done. I think this side's actually... Yeah, I just applied that a bit too much, didn't I? Should be okay, but there we are. There we are. Just spraying over top so it doesn't build up in certain places. That looks totally fine. Rightio, right, I'll leave that to dry. That bit. Now I'll probably do the undersides then and see where we go up to, but that doesn't look too bad. Okay guys, right, I'm going to paint these tires up, pretty much show you what I've done so far. Okay, so let's spray this bit through. Perfect. Flows perfectly. Oh. That actually does. That actually sprays perfect. Right, so I'm going to do something quick different. As you saw before, I painted the tyre in a NATO black. Well, I'm just going to paint this in a flat back first to get obviously the well, you'll understand why. Basically, the inside of the wheel is actually a flat black itself, and then what we're going to do once I've done this, that's all actually. There we go. So I'm just distracting myself. Right, so those tyres are done. I'll show you what I've done so far on the 109. I was meant to record the leg process, but I totally forgot about it. And you can see it's on its actual legs right now. Refocus you, sorry. I think that's refocused, I'm not too sure. No, it doesn't, crap. Right, pretty much what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create just a tiny little bit of gun smoke from the actual machine gun. So I'm just going to turn it around this way and hopefully you can see what I'm going to be doing. Move that back a bit. So I apologise if it's not too good, but just a bit like that. Just a bit like so, just to get like that. So right, even just that tiny little detail does quite a bit. There we are. I think that's what just like that. Just that tiny little bit of detail, give it that. But it's not even focusing on that great. Try that now. No. Pain. There we are. Oh, actually, there we are. So see what it does now. I'm going to do the side detail. Well, it's focused more than what I hoped to do. Right, basically, what I was trying to show you guys was how to do the tyres, and it cut out pretty much. Wouldn't focus. Basically, the battery just went dead. Don't know why, but there we are. Anyways, back up and running. Yeah, so here's the 109 pretty much now. We've done some detailing on the top of the exhaust. Actually, I'll do that in a bit. Pretty much on the side of the fuselage where the exhausts are, it didn't have any stacks, it was just there. Pretty much I've used the NATO black pretty much, and I think it needs to be toned down a bit. So I'm going to be using, I think, either a touch of khaki, pretty much I got here, or flat earth. I think khaki would be much better. I think just have to have a look, because it's it's quite thick in the bottom. I'll use most of it up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tyres on now. These tyres, as you saw, they're given a coat of flat back, and then across the actual tyre part I gave them a spray of NATO black once again to match the back tyre. And then what I did was I used the pigments, Abteilung pigments, and I just gave it a bit of dusting of the desert sand colour to give it obviously a natural effect for Spain. Quite a might overdone this back piece here, but there we are. Right, so what we're pretty much going to do now is just go pop these on, and they just fit in like that. Like so. That's that one on. It would be helpful if I actually did put some glue on. So they both fit actually really well. I'm going to take a little bit of residue of blue tack left behind. I might have just touch up the back pretty much to let it sit in properly. I'm rambling now. There we are. Another thing I'll quickly show you guys. The prop is actually painted a little bit. I went online, had some research. Now these had wooden propellers, the first batch did, and I couldn't find any proper photographs of 610's props. So what I've had to do is I've had to make my own mind up, because obviously this was all wooden, and apparently it had a white spinner cone, which it does. So I'm going to paint this top bit white, and then obviously leave this bit's wood, and then the front bits they were painted silver, I believe, and on the back I'm not sure whether they were silver or black, but there we are. But the ring piece here was a black, like a solid iron colour, just to keep it all fitted on as you would to the obviously the wood. So that's what I'll be doing. That. So there, it's actually very looking the part, guys. Just put that one on. Okay, that place onto there. Like so. That's right, it's going a bit dark now. You can tell winter's kicking in. As Jon Snow said, winter's coming. So I'm not a before you say anything, I'm not a Game of Thrones person. See, I can't even remember the name. Not a Game of Thrones person, just so I know what it says. Chelsea watches it, but there we are. Okay, so I'm just taking a clip seeing the light here. Okay, right, the wheels are on. And it does sit rather nice like that. I think it just needs pushing out a bit, like that. So it can rest, but there we are. Right. Just make sure everything's aligned. Another thing I forgot to do is in between this bit here, it's supposed to be silver for obviously the suspension, and I completely forgot about it, so I might have to do that task in a bit at some point. Another thing I forgot to mention is, like I said before, the part that sat in the front to have the prop on the front, it basically fell into the inside, so you can hear that rattling. Now, the piece I made myself and I plopped in, it's too thin pretty much, and with the weight of this keeps falling off or falling forward or whatever. So what I've done is I've used a bit of sprue glue just to thicken it up, and so I'm not even touching that, leaving it to dry, and we'll see how it gets on. But that's really it. What was going next? Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some khaki. I'm going to spray just the insides of the thing, not obviously the gun pods pretty much, but pods, whatever. Go use the khaki, paint the inside of the exhaust stacks and leave that and just drag that back, giving it a thin coat. Don't want too much. But there we are. And then I'll get this pretty much spinner done. I ordered a new canopy. Now it should be here by tomorrow. It's now the 15th of August, so it should be here by the 16th. So there we are. Right, yeah, so that's really much what I can do now, folks. So just get this spinner done, and then exhaust stacks, and that's really it. That's all I can do until we get that canopy. So yeah, I'll just crack on with this and see you another time. Okay guys, right, it looks like the 109 is actually done and dusted. Tell you what the last little bits I did. The prop I made out by painting the khaki. I painted the back ring around it in the NATO black, and the end of the props I painted in Humbrol silver. Revel aquacolor silver. Sorry. Right, what else does I talk about? Yes, the canopy. Now, I didn't want to use this horrible one that Hobbycraft gave you because it's a one piece and it just looks goddamn ugly. So I went online, Hanance, and I ordered a squadron canopy. Now this is obviously BF109B or E variant, so obviously so it could be the B, C, D or E variant canopy because they're all the same ones. So there we are. Now just attach the radio antenna onto the top. That's still drying a bit. So yeah. What else can be improved? Right, the wire that goes from the canopy into the actual inside canopy, I haven't bothered doing. Well, I tried to do it, but the plastic is just too thin for it to hook onto, so I had to leave that. Sorry, I'm just incredibly tired. I've had a long day. Yeah, apart from that, I can't see any other faults with it, guys. What could have been done better? Well, I could have done some more rigging and not rigging, sorry, riveting on the actual panels, but no, I couldn't do that. It's too just had to, well, it's my first time doing the riveting, so pretty good for now, I suppose, but there we are. So, right, what else can I say? Not a lot really to it. Obviously this is my build for the Smash Civil War group build. So I thank Jason for hosting it. I hope his kits are coming along well. Hope you guys are okay, and obviously you'll get some photos now, which obviously as always. I'm trying to think what is there anything else I could talk about. No, that's it really. Right, yeah, guys, I shall spin that one round once more, as you can see the back there, and I shall see you all in the next build. So with that, cheers, thank you, and goodbye for now.